Okay, so since the last video, this came off. That's the carburetor, airbox and plenum with the water pipes, and since then I've got to this stage. So when you last saw it, the distributor had just been put on and basically it was stripped off. First of all, I put the air conditioning compressor bracket on because one day it's going to have air conditioning, and just getting that in there afterwards would be a complete nightmare. Then I fitted the plenum. That wasn't as straightforward as I thought it would be, just getting everything lined up and getting the tubes all to fit so that I could get the manifolds bolted down. That was slightly problematic, but we got that done. Then I fitted a new fuel little pipe joint there, for that would be for the new high pressure fuel coming in. And then I've replaced the fuel line that goes to the tank on this side. Because the tank's almost empty and the back of the van's up, I was able just to pull the pipe off and stick the new one on quite easily. I've still got to do all the cable tying of that, but that's the return line which comes in here. Other than that, it's just all sort of test fitted at the moment. The electronics are going to be a little bit difficult because the wiring loom wasn't for this particular vehicle, and so things don't fit very well. So for these two injectors, they go to this part of the loom here. This is quite tight because it also goes to the idle air control valve up here, and to the air intake sensor over there. So these are just put on loosely to see where they are and what needs to change. The fuel pump, which is up here, the wiring for that, I mean, this needs to go quite far down and along to the front of the van, and so that wiring isn't going to be long enough, so I'll make an extension to that. And I need to just work out what else needs extending, or maybe I can release some of this to give myself a couple more inches of play in the loom. I mean, it does all fit, but it's just a bit tighter than I would like, because when it's sort of all vibrating around, I don't want the wires to degrade and such like. At the moment I can't get the bung out for the oxygen sensor in the exhaust. I haven't really tried very hard yet, because I just got bored of lying on on the ground on my back, trying to undo something that don't want to be undone. But I'll have a crack at that tomorrow when I've got more enthusiasm again. And for now, I've put the coolant temperature sensor, which is mounted to the head. I've put it there on an exhaust stud to see how that works. I just need to make sure the wiring doesn't get too hot. But anyway, we're getting there, and hopefully tomorrow I might be able to fire it up, if it will start, and see what's happening. But still a fair bit of wiring to do. Sorry, one other problem I noticed in the wiring here for the distributor, I thought they were little pins that you could put a normal electrical connector on. They're not. They're bars that go from side to side in the little plug. You can't really see it because it won't focus on it, but what that means is that I need to find some way of connecting my 3 wires to there successfully, and the plugs themselves are quite specific and special, and I don't suppose I'll get one of those on a Sunday anywhere around here, so I need to think up of a cunning plan to do that. So that's about it really, getting there. A few tough jobs left to do, but hopefully close of play tomorrow we should be able to get it fired up.